America's party town on America's party night. New Year's Eve in Vegas. There's no better place to be right here, right now. Hundreds of thousands have packed the Strip, and the lucky ones have an up-close view of the most anticipated event of them all. Tonight at Paris, Las Vegas, with its famed landmarks shining bright, two athletes have arrived ready for their moment. Robbie Madison has been in this spotlight before. He's gone further than anybody. Now he revs up to go higher than anybody. It's the most dangerous jump he's ever attempted. Plus, across the Strip at the Rio, an amazing comeback story. Rhys Millen will try to fulfill a promise he made while broken and battered on a hospital bed a year ago. Tonight, two extraordinary athletes take their ultimate test, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. It all unfolds next. Robbie Madison will attempt to jump onto the Arc de Triomphe. It is a replica of one of the most famous monuments in the world. And the Arc here in Vegas stands 96 feet tall. So that means Robbie will have to jump up and land on a 10-story building. And the toughest part may be getting down. Now, we have you covered with two locations, 4 reporters. Nichelle Turner and Cam Steele are at the Rio for Rhys's backflip. Jamie Little is right here on ground level to cover Robbie Madison. And with a view high above the Strip, unlike anyone else, is Tess Sewell, who is Robbie's technical advisor, the guy who designed this course. And Tess, a lot of people are probably watching this show right now saying, I cannot believe that Robbie Madison is going to attempt to do this, jump to the top of the Arc. Just how dangerous is this jump, Tess?
Well, Joe, fans of the X Games know motorcycle high jumping. It's called step up. At the X Games, the world record is 36 feet. This jump is about 3 times that height. What Robbie's going to do is he's going to start down at the Las Vegas Strip. He's going to ride up to a 35-foot tall ramp. He's going to jump up about 100 feet tall, and he's going to land here on this roof, and it's only 40 feet deep. But that's the easy part. Once Robbie gets up here onto the roof, he has to concentrate and focus because now comes the jump down. And I'm gonna hang on to this thing because it's so scary. You take a look over here and you can't even see the landing. It's at least 60 feet to the sweet spot. So you ask, where is the Superman who's going to attempt this feat? Well, he's 10 stories below me with our very own Jamie Little.
Well, Tess, and to think that it was all Robbie Madison's idea. He thought this up, he created it. You remember 1 year ago, he etched his name in the history books with the world watching. Robbie, why do it again? Why tempt fate again?
I don't know, Jamie, I've always just challenged myself, from the first time I jumped on a BMX bike to last year jumping the football field, it's always just been what's going to inspire me to get up early and train hard and live life to the fullest. And this is an idea that really got me excited all year, and I've been trying to hold it back, but now we're here and I'm so excited to risk it all and go for the gnarliest jump that I've ever done.
Robbie, the last 20 minutes, you're walking up here, you're smiling, you're talking to Travis Pastrana and all the other athletes that are here. Are you really feeling as calm as you seem?
The calmness has definitely come over me. It's weird because last night I couldn't sleep at all. My heart was pounding through my chest, and my body definitely knows that things could go drastically wrong here, but I've been training hard, and I got all my good friends from Temecula here supporting me, some friends from Australia, so it's a special night, and I don't want to mess it up for anything.
Robbie, we look at this behind us. I talked to you last night. You said this is the first time ever you have never practiced on a jump that you're going to do. How does that feel right now?
Yeah, that's what's really rocking my shell right now, is knowing that I've never hit this jump. It's whether it's going to be the same as the practice or not, I don't know. So we're about to find out.
And I'm now joined by a guy who knows what these two are going through right now. Rally car racer, one of the most famous motocross athletes in the world, Travis Pastrana. Good to have you with us here tonight at Paris, Las Vegas. Hey, you've crossed over into both worlds of these athletes. Rhys's peers, those that are in that side of the sport, what do they think of what he's doing tonight?
Well, no, Rhys is, one of the world's top drivers. He's a national champion drifter. He's a top rally car driver. These guys are experienced, top-level drivers, and he's pushing the envelope. I mean, that's what Red Bull's all about, coming out here and trying to do stuff that's new. Man, utmost respect for Rhys.
What about considering what he went through last year? To face what knocked him out, he went through the crash, he was in the back brace for 4 months, but he made a promise to himself to overcome this and to get back in it. How impressed are you with that?
Oh, very much so. I mean, you know, Reese is an amazing driver, but he has to rely on mechanics as well to get this stunt completed. It's a backflip. No one's even thought about that. I mean, when they first did it on a motorcycle, it was like, this is impossible. He's trying it in a truck, and he's got to rely on some mechanics. He's got to go for it, and, you know, it's not 100% up to him, but he knows that he's going to do the best that he can. He's got faith in all his equipment. Red Bull has set him up with everything that he could possibly have, and you know what? He was more disappointed last year than I've ever seen him in his entire life, and he is gung-ho and ready to, you know, push the limits. Let's get these sports out there. Let's do the best that we can, and let's put this on the map.
Travis, talking about pushing the limits, I mean, look behind us right here. Just look at the pitch of that ramp. When you first got here to Paris, Las Vegas, and you looked at that, what did you say to yourself?
Robbie's crazy. No, I mean, Matto, I mean, honestly, there's very few jumpers and riders that are both as skilled as Robbie Madison is, and as really ballsy to be able to do such an amazing stunt. I mean, you look at the ramp's 50 feet tall. He's got to jump another 50 feet up onto, he doesn't have much landing room, and then coming down is the scariest part. I mean, if he messes up, you know, he dies, but he has the confidence, he has the ability, and, you know, he's had the train to make this work.
Well, this is a wonderful opportunity tonight for both of these sports, both of these athletes, to represent athletes like you and to take a major step forward, get a lot of mainstream attention. Do you think about the impact of what they could accomplish tonight on your sport?
No, I mean, definitely. The weight of the world is on both of these guys. And, you know, Reese is the world's best at what he does. Robbie is the world's best at what he does. And it reflects on the sports. If these guys land it, this is huge. They know if they don't land it, if they mess up, I mean, they're not doing stuff that, oh, you can mess up and get away with it. If you mess up, you're paying the ultimate price. So they both understand that. They're willing to take the risk, and they understand that they have the weight of the entire, you know, alternative action sports world on their shoulders. And I believe they're the best guys for the job, and I'm excited that Red Bull's given them all the opportunity to get out there. So it's going to be a great event.
Travis, thanks for your time. Enjoy the rest of your night. Happy New Year to you. Well, some things in life are very easy to flip. Coins, pancakes, a TV channel, don't turn yours. But a 2,800-pound truck, not so easy, especially when it's upwards of 45 feet above the ground. Here's how Reese plans to pull it off tonight. Reese will use about 150 yards to get up to that optimum speed of 35 miles an hour. He will launch from a 30-foot ramp angled at 45 degrees with a 75-degree kicker at the top. The kicker will push his front wheels up while flinging his back wheels around to rotate the entire truck around a center axis, like a foosball player. Reese will only be about 5 feet higher than the ramp when the truck makes its 360-degree turn, but gravity and weight will cause the vehicle to hit the ground with 200,000 pounds of force, with the back wheels and the axle taking the brunt of the landing. Reese Millen against the opponent that knocked him nearly out of his profession.
Well, Joe, he's backed it all the way into the starting gate. I think this is going to be it. He came by and gave me the thumbs up earlier, and that is one of the signs that he is ready to go. I feel like this is it.
There it is, the thumbs up for Reese Millen, trying to become the first to attempt a backflip in a truck. The scene from inside the truck. He was able to backflip, but as you saw, the landing, not a perfect success, as he is immediately being tended to by the crew.
And Joe, I can tell you one thing that Reese told me prior to the jump, before getting into the truck today. The truck had been set up to jump and take off. They had never landed anywhere but in the cardboard boxes. There was no rebound dampening in the truck, so what you saw was the truck landed and bounced and then tipped over again.
And what we're hoping to see here is Reese Millen emerge from this situation now. So the backflip conducted, and there